Now I'll be shifting towards the most trending question, that is H1B.
Any changes in the direction of stricter or more rules always causes fear, always causes anxiety.
Do you think that these policy changes are against Indian students?
These changes aren't being made to target any specific anyone, particularly for Indian students. There are lots of Indian students in the US and they are valued there. Things are changing there, but the door is not closed. The US still values and needs people from all over the world to continue to contribute to America's development as well.
The dream of settling in the US is over, or it's just changing?
People that are moving all over the world for different job opportunities to settle down in one place permanently. So we would encourage students to be ready for lots of different twists and turns on their career and to be ready to work in the US, study in the US for a while, yes, but also to maybe have amazing opportunities to do the same elsewhere throughout their lives.
So Drew, as you are someone from US, you have seen both sides of the stories. So what do you think about the policy changes related to H1B and student visa?
I understand that any changes to any of those things always creates a stir. Any changes in the direction of stricter or more rules always causes fear, always causes anxiety. As of now, things are changing there, but the door is not closed. It has changed, the process is changing and the details are changing, but the door is still open. The US still values and needs people from all over the world to continue to contribute to America's development as well. So I would remind everyone in the situation that though the details may be shifting and changing, the door is still open to that, and many companies and many Americans still really value people from all over the world coming in to contribute to American development, progress economically. However, as those things change, that's another reason why we exist and others like us to try to help people navigate the intricacies and the complexities of those processes.
So, do you think that these policy changes are against Indian students?
No, I don't think so. These changes aren't being made to target any specific anyone, particularly for Indian students. There are lots of Indian students in the US and they are valued there. So I would encourage Indian students to remember that these changes are relevant to the H1B, and that does have an impact on the stay back and all those kinds of questions for sure. But as far as students are concerned, they should remember that the door is still very open for education, to go there and get an amazing education, an amazing experience, to learn a lot, to develop a lot as a person, and to either potentially still stay there, to move elsewhere abroad where the education is going to be highly valued, or to bring that education back to India and leverage that and find amazing opportunities here as well. So as far as students are concerned, they should still see that it's an amazing opportunity to study there that's still available to them.
So, how real is the situation where Indian students get into illegal work or unethical practices in US?
So that does happen. There are instances of that happening throughout history, and we do want to avoid that. Everyone should want to avoid that. Typically, as long as people are following rules and going through the right processes, there shouldn't be anything to worry about with that. However, the processes can be confusing and complicated sometimes. There are rumors that fly around about this option or that option. And that's why it's really important to find trusted resources, find trusted people that can give you the insight that you need to move forward in that in a way that you don't have to be afraid of what might happen, instead to be excited about moving forward into a great opportunity.
With all these movements, do you really think that studying in the US is still a good plan for Indian students?
Yeah, of course. The US still has so many opportunities, so many diverse disciplines that you can study there in really high quality campuses with high quality professors, and the benefit of the melting pot of the US of cultural backgrounds and experiences that you get to have there. And like we said before, when the mindset is only go and study so that I can get a job there, that mindset might have to broaden a little bit. And honestly, it probably should anyways, because the world is huge. There's tons of opportunities and lots of different amazing places with amazing people. So we would encourage students to see this in some ways as an opportunity to maybe expand the breadth of possibilities that might be there for them in the future, beyond the US, beyond even just Europe, and just to look at the whole world as a place that they could really thrive.
What can Indian students do to be on the right side of the system in the US?
A couple really important things that we prioritize with our students is to make sure that they're pursuing the right course in the right universities, that they're staying in the lane that they should be in that regard, that they need to make sure they understand and are guided well as far as the terms of their visa as a student there, what they can and can't do, and to be clear on those things and be comfortable in that. And the third thing is make sure to stay connected to official channels of information. On the internet, there's just so much information and not good information out there. So to make sure that they stay connected to updated official information about how things are progressing.
There's a lot of anxiety around H1B. Do you still think that it's a viable pathway?
It is still a viable pathway. though it will be different going ahead. It likely means that there's going to be an increase in how competitive the H1B process is going to be. The hiring process is going to be more competitive. So it's, again, like we said earlier, it's not a closed door, but it is changing pretty considerably. So we would encourage those that still really want to pursue that to take your studies, take developing your resume even more seriously to make yourself an even more appealing candidate as the availability for it will be going down.
So would you say that the dream of settling in the US is over, or it's just changing?
We would have encouraged already before this for students to open up the realm of possibilities in their minds as far as what the future might hold for them. What is the best thing for them? It's very rare these days, especially when we talk about global citizens, people that are moving all over the world for different job opportunities, to settle down in one place permanently. So we would encourage students to be ready for lots of different twists and turns on their career path, and to be ready to work in the US, study in the US for a while, yes, but also to maybe have amazing opportunities to do the same elsewhere throughout their lives.
Thank you so much, Drew, for sharing such in-depth perspective of yours. I really hope that the students who are listening to this are definitely going to feel more relaxed about H1B and studying in the US. And now I'll shift the perspective towards you so that our audience can know more about Drew. So my first question is, what is your favorite local food in India?
That's a tough one. Yes, the thing I've loved the most while I've been in India food-wise, among all the rest, is definitely gajar halwa. I like the crunchy and the sweet, and back home my favorite food was carrot cake, and it's kind of like Indian carrot cake. Any chance I get it, especially when the cold season comes around, I'm always excited for that.
Also, as you have spent some time in Bhopal and Jabalpur, so what are your favorite places in here?
Probably one of my favorite places, especially when I was in MP, has been Indian Coffee House. I know for some people it feels maybe a little plain, but I've always enjoyed the environment there, the staff, and particularly the chole bhature. I've also really enjoyed, since we've been focusing on Nagpur and spending a lot of time there, the opportunities we've had to go up to Pench. So peaceful, it's so quiet, it's very lush. The tigers, obviously that's a really exciting thing there too. And we don't have those back in Michigan. So it's been cool to get to experience Pench as well.
And what do you miss the most about Michigan?
As much as I enjoy the buzz and the activity of the city, I do often miss how quiet it was in Michigan, in my small town. So it's always nice to kind of get to peel away and experience some quiet and some calm. I also miss snow. Like, I grew up every winter having multiple feet of snow, and then now coming here and experiencing the hot season, that's a little tricky. So I do miss the weather in the US for sure.
Thank you so much, Drew, on sharing such helpful insight on studying in the US as well as dealing with the H1B.
Sure. Thanks.
Looking forward to many more such conversations in future.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for being with us till the end of this video. I hope you really enjoyed the information about the H1B. If you enjoyed this video, then do like, share and subscribe our channel so that you can stay connected with all the insightful information about studying abroad. So my dear friends, until next time, stay curious, stay inspired and stay connected to your future.